National championship, Emory. Georgia right now is laying 13.5 points against TCU. The total is 62.5. What are you doing?
Bro, I'm not betting against TCU. 13 is way too many points. So jump on that now while you can before you know how it is. As we get closer to this game, this is going to be a single digit point spread. So grab those 13 points right now because the question that TCU answered was all about the 3-3-5 stack. And I said going into the game, if I'm Michigan, I'm going straight ace formation. I'm throwing 2 tight ends in there, 13 personnel, 3 tight ends, maybe the 2 tight ends at the fullback, and be like, listen, you're going to have to show me you can stop the run. They did a great job on the first play of the game. Michigan did, but then TCU showed up and were able to hold their own at the point of attack. Linebackers were free flowing to the football, making plays. I feel like Georgia's going to be able to try to do the same things with their excellent tight end depth. You hope Washington is healthy enough to play in a championship game. But 13 points to me is way too much. And based off the games that we saw, 61 points may not be enough. So I'm taking TCU in the points, and I'm taking the over right now.
Love it. I hope it's an awesome game. It's kind of cool to have this. I mean, this is as much as college football has it. This is like David versus Goliath when you have the defending champs back to back going for it in Georgia against TCU out of nowhere. I feel bad for TCU. They're going to have here. Get ready to cut this clip, Jack. TCU is probably going to lose this game. And they're going to finish up the greatest season without a championship in the history of college football. The way they lost to K-State in the Big 12 championship, and then you get to the national championship against Georgia, and they might end up having 0 championships to show for it. Greatest non-championship season in college football history, TCU Horned Frogs this year.
Listen, they even, and we know leading up to this ball game, the media is going to play up the underdog role. TCU will be coming from the Mid-American Conference by the time this championship game hits. Like, people have ignored this is a Big 12 team. Like, they still view them as a Conference USA. They still view them as a Mountain West. By the time we get to the championship game, Georgia, the big bad SEC team, is playing TCU out of the SWAC. In this championship, it's gonna be chaotic. It's gonna be David versus Goliath, like you said.